mailbox. Went to mailbox.
I saw the sun begin to dim and felt that winter wind blow cold. A man learns who is there for him when the glitter fades and the walls won't hold. 'Cause from that rubble, what remains can only be what's true. If all was lost, there's more I gained, 'cause it led me back to you. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. Tonight, let this promise in me start like an anthem in my heart. From now on, from now on. I drink champagne with kings and queens. The politicians praised my name. But those are someone else's dreams, the pitfalls of the man I became. For years and years, I chased their cheers, a crazy speed of always needing more. But when I stop and see you here, I remember who all this was for. And from now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the lights. From now on, what's waited till tomorrow starts tonight. It starts tonight.
Hello, my name is Clay, otherwise known as Jinxed.jukebox, and I just wanted to say that first off, I appreciate how far you've made it into this video, and I would really appreciate it too if you stuck around for this bit, because I feel like this is some needed backstory for this project of mine. So, this project, from now on, it may just seem like it's a video in the day of my life or some vlog, but realistically, this project that I did all by myself, it started out as a recreation of an old project of mine that I did 5 years ago when I was a senior in high school. And it was my senior project in a class that I wanted to be more into, but I couldn't be because I didn't know the programming and other reasons. And I wasn't happy with how the video turned out. I didn't want that to be my final shebang. I didn't want that to be my final go at video editing. Wasn't happy with the result, and God forbid I cannot find the original footage. I wish I could. But this project started out as 5 years worth of procrastinating, recreating that project to the same song from now on from The Greatest Showman. And I just never got around to it until now. And something that I've been learning about this project is that I started out with the plan of just remaking that video, but it slowly became me trying to rekindle the creativity that I feel like I've been losing or lost over the last several years, even prior to that original project. And it has become such a big influence for me to do better, to keep creating. Because something that I really struggled with my creativity was that I just didn't feel the desire to create. I felt like I had no ideas, I felt lost and helpless, and I didn't know what to do. And I think in the last few years, two of my biggest mistakes with my creativity dwindling was that I just stopped creating things altogether. I stopped with photography, woodworking, handmade art. I stopped with all of it. And I used to have a massive stack of artwork that I had created over the years. And that leads into my second biggest mistake, which was throwing most of it away. I let my creativity go. And that was realistically one of the most painful things that I've ever gone through. Because that was always my form of self-expression. It was always my go-to for stress relief and just comfort. And I let myself lose it. And it honestly affected me very severely. And I never knew how to get it back. And after a long conversation with one of my friends about creativity, it kind of clicked that, hey, maybe I should try this. I have the software now, I have everything I need. I just need to give it a shot. And I think another one of the things that affected my creativity was the people I surrounded myself with. And that did not help by any means. There was a point where I grew to hate my artwork so deeply that I just couldn't find the energy to create anymore. And it hurt because I used to be able to sit there and draw for hours and hours, and then it became I couldn't even doodle without criticizing every line that I drew. Something that I will give as advice for anyone who is coming across this issue with creativity is never stop creating. Never let yourself get to the point of, I don't even want to start, because you can't run a mile without taking the first few steps. And please, if nothing else, no matter how much you hate a piece of artwork, don't get rid of it. Because now all I have to look back on are pictures or memories of my artwork. And it sucks, because I want to be able to hold that piece of artwork in my hand and show people how far I've come. Not just, here's a picture on my phone of what I did 6 years ago, 10 years ago. I will say I'm very grateful that I started this project, because it has become so much more to me than just recreating a project from high school. It has become the rekindling of my creativity. It has become a new form of self-independence. It's become my reason to leave my apartment and not just sit at home and wallow in the fact that my creativity is dying. And it also helped me realize how badly I needed my creativity, because I started to let the people around me negatively affect that. I used to want to go and just record things or take pictures or go paint a little picture on like a little box or something. Just little random artistic things that I wanted to do, and the people that I used to have around me very negatively affected that. I wanted to get into voice acting. I wanted to, just the list goes on. And because of them, they were the reasons, part of the reason that I used to get rid of my artwork. They're part of the reason that I stopped wanting to create. And I'm really glad that I no longer have those reasons to stop. I now have reason to go out and be myself without that negative shit floating around me. One final thing that I will say is that I'm really grateful that this was the song that I chose years ago, because it is now signifying that from now on, my creativity is in my own hands. And I'm sorry if it's cheesy, I don't care. I'm gonna be cheesy. So, I gotta give you one last big thank you so much for putting in the time to watch my stupid video, and hopefully you take something away from this. And I hope that in some weird way this helps you, and that when you hear the song From Now On from The Greatest Showman, you think of this video and you think, maybe I should create something. Maybe I should go out and be myself, to myself. Because you deserve it. I promise.